هاي شباب، اليوم بكون أسوي فيديو عن how to play Monopoly. ففirst السيت لازم ناخد الشانس كاردز اللي هم التريجر تشيست، أقصد community chest وchance cards، وكلهم فيهم chances وفي بعد properties. هذول properties تقدر تسوي set up أي way تبغى mixed up ولا each color each group each section أي شيء. وفي chance cards هني، يعني chance cards، في more chance cards. They all chest, community chest. So basically, you have to set them up. بتشوفوا زي في a square here، واحد حق chance وواحد حق community chest. بعض monopolies يعني مو different editions، لكن يعني نفس المونوبولي بعضهم يصير في الكارد ما عليهم لوجو، يصيروا بس colors. إيه basically الحين لازم تحطوهم. أوكي، فهذه الجيم you can play 2 to 6 players. 6 أحسن more fun. بقول لكم ليش later. Okay, so you have 3 dice. One of them is red and has some special pictures. Now this one I'll do a tutorial on in another video. But these two, everybody understands how to use them. So basically, you need to throw 2 dice. Yeah, basically. But first, let's continue with the setup. So each player gets 5 bills of $1 or pound. My version is from the UK, so we're just gonna say pounds. Maybe your version's from America. I don't know, but mine's from UK, I think. So basically, if you're playing 2 players, each player gets 5 of these $1 bills. So here, I gave myself 5 of them. Demonstration, I'm gonna show you. Illustration, I mean. I'm gonna show you here. I gave myself 5 $1 bills. See? Alright. And each player gets 1 $5 bill. Each player gets 1 of them. And each player gets 2 $10 bills. And 1, it's kind of messed up here, wait. We're gonna fix it. Alright. Gets 1 of $20 dollar bill or pound bill, whatever you want to call it. And 1 $50 and 4 100s. 4 of them. And 2 $500s. And total, that makes a price of 1,500 starting. Now you see. So each player picks a character. In this illustration, I'm gonna be choosing the hat or microphone, whatever it is. Now you start on the space with an arrow on it. Wait, let me show you it. You start on the space with an arrow on it. Well, my Monopoly is in Arabic because I think we bought it from Saudi Arabia, I think. So it's Arabic. But if you buy yours from the UK or America, it's going to be English. Or India, Indian, whatever. So you start here. Now some Monopolies have different rules, like versions, not editions, like for example, electronic edition or whatever. Yeah, no, I don't mean that. I mean, look, so if you got it from the UK and wait, let me explain how you play first. So you basically take the dice, throw it, and you add the two numbers together. So I got 4 and 2. 4 plus 2 is 6, so I move 6. Starting from the first space, we did not count. It's your choice. If you want to count the arrow as 1, you can do it. But I just don't. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I landed on a property. Wait a minute, let me show you. I landed on a property, as you can see. There was a property. Let me just show you real quick. See, I landed on a property. Can you see? Okay, so, wait. Alright, so I landed on a property, as you can see. And so now, if I want to, I can buy it. And if you buy from the UK, and they will give you instruction video, maybe it will say you must buy it. But here but in this Monopoly, we just say if you want to buy it. So for example, I want to buy it. I take it. What's the name of it? Alright, this is the property. I take it, and I keep the card with me. I don't put a house on it. I don't put a house on it, this green thing, or a hotel, this red thing. I don't. You just get to keep the card, and you need to buy it. The money you have to pay is on, like the property space. If it says 100, you have to take 100, pay it to the bank. And if you have many players, if you have like 7 and the game is only for 6, you can either create characters with like origami or something, or you can one of the people can be, a banker, Yeah, so basically now I have this property. Now when people step on it, they have to pay me 6. For me, it's in Arabic. It says 6. But if you have all the blue properties, this one, and that one, you can't see it. They pay you 12. Now you need to look at the card, because maybe if you buy from the UK or US, maybe the prices will be different. And so look. So if you land on a property that you already have, you can either do nothing or build a house in it. And if you land on it and there's a house on it, you can do nothing or build another house and another house. And here you have to pay the price. For me, I lost the instruction book, but maybe if you have it, you'll be able to figure this out. But I just say that the amount that you need to pay is 30, because for one house. And if you land on it, you have to pay 30. And 2 houses, the amount you have to pay is 90 to get 2 houses. And and so on. Yeah, that's how I do it, but because I lost the instruction book, if you still have it, maybe it's a different way. I don't know. But that's how I do it. And if you lost the instruction book or they didn't give you one, you can just play with this way. I think it's the right way. And here you got some other properties. They are special. You need to read what's on them so you understand it. And also there are train stations. You also need to read. But for me, the train station is like, if you have one, they have to pay you 25. If you have two, 50, and three, 100, and four, 200. See? Here. It says for me. Maybe on your card it says different. Maybe if you buy from somewhere that's not your country, which, for example, most of my viewers are from Saudi Arabia, my country. So basically, if you maybe travel to Bahrain, or actually, if you travel to UK or US and bought it from there, it will be in English, and I think the rules will be different and the prices. I think, but what? So now we have the properties all set up and look. So if you land on something that says tax or something, or it says Laliba, if you're from an Arabic country, yeah, you have to pay it, but you don't pay it to the bank. You pay it to the center, like this. You put your money in there. That's the difference between properties, that things you have to buy and look. So if you land on the jail space, wait, you can't see it. Let me make you see it. Sure. Oopsies. If you land on the jail space, which is this one, you don't go to jail. You're a visitor. You're going to a visit for someone who's in jail. If there's no one in jail yet, you're visiting this guy. Okay, but if you're here, the important thing, you're not in jail. But if you land on this police officer thing, which should say go to jail in whatever language, you are in jail. You are in jail. And if you get a community test card that says go to jail, or a chance card that says go to jail, So how do you get community test cards and chance cards? So wait, let me put them on. Okay. So basically, if you land on, for this example, let's say this community chest. That's a community chest. You need to grab a card and do what it says. And if it says it's a free pass to get out of jail, you get to keep it with you. And if you go to jail, you can get out of it using this card. Sometimes it will say that take $100 bill from the bank, or pay $100, or get 150, or pay 150, or pay to every house, or whatever. Yeah, just if it's not a free pass to jail, or if it's not a free pass to jail, or something that you're gonna need later on in the game, keep it with you. But if it's not, you need to lift the pile, put it back on the bottom, and that's it. You can't just put it on the top, or when somebody gets a community chest or chance, they will know what they will get. So, and chances are the same thing. If you land on a chance space, for example, let me remove these. For example, this one, you take a chance card, not a community chest, like, wait a minute, like this one. Yeah, so it's basically that's the whole game. And look, so for example, it says pay 150, but you don't have a 50. You already spent it. You can pay 200 to the bank, like a property or chance card or carry chest, you pay 200 and take back the 50 because it's 150. So you get it. You just take back. It's like change. Get it? But you can't. But you can't. Keep the change for the bank and don't get any change back if you paid more than the price. You can't do that, or that would just be I know that would be non-helpful, but you need to follow the rules of the game, okay? And that's basically it for the game. And at the end, the player with the most properties wins, I think. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, every time you pass the aerospace, you get 200 from the bank. I tell you what one time happened to me. I passed it, but then I landed on tax 200. So basically, I got 200, but I lost it. So I just didn't do anything. Yeah, so that's how the game goes. And if you want to get out of jail, you can either choose two ways. One way is you have to get an even number. For example, if you get 4 on one of the dice and 2 on the other dice, 6. 6 is an even number, so you get to get out of jail and move 6. Or if you get another even number, for example, 1 and 1, 2 is an even number, you can get out. But there's another way that the dice have to be both the same number. So if you have to throw, for example, 6 and 6, or 3 and 3, or 4 and 4, or 1 and 1, or 5 and 5, or 2 or 2. And there's also a third way. You have to get 6 in any case. Get 6 on one of the dice, get 4 and 2, 3 and 3, 6 in total. Yeah, so these are 3 ways to get out of jail. You can choose one of them for the entire game. Yeah, so basically that's the game, so I guess I should say goodbye. And like and subscribe if you want to see a video on how to use the red dice. Because I don't know how to use it. If you like and subscribe, I'll learn how to use it. Alright? I'll learn how to use it and I'll teach you. If you like and subscribe. Right? So, yes, that's the end of the video. So, bye. Woo! Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.